Good afternoon, everyone. In this lecture series, we are going to discuss about the network terminology. In network terminology, we are going to see what are all the components available. So before entering into the network terminology, the first thing we have to know what do you mean by a network. So the network, it is nothing but the interconnection of the electric components. So here we are having the various components such as inductors, resistors, capacitors and batteries. So these are all connected. So hence the interconnection of these electric components is termed to be as the electric network. So the next one is the electric circuit. So what do you mean by this electric circuit? Mean an electrical circuit is a network that has at least one closed path. It is going to allow the current to flow in it. For example, we are having the battery and the light bulb and the wire and the switch has been connected. So here we are forming a circuit. So the forming of a circuit is nothing but the network. So it is nothing but the closed path. So here the current, we are allowing the current to flow in through it. The next one, we are going to see the branches. So what do you mean by a branches? Means it is a single element or the combination of the elements connected between the two nodes. So we are having the branches and the nodes. So here the node, it is nothing but, so here the resistor R3 is connected. So here the nodes are represented as N1 and N2. So both the nodes are connected with the resistor, that is termed to be as the branch. So here a resistor between the two nodes is considered to be the branch. The next one, we are going to see the node. So what do you mean by a node? So node is a point where two or more branches are connected. Here, what do you mean by an essential node? Means an essential node is nothing but it has been connected with three or more branches connected. So this is the difference between the node and the branches. So from the figure itself, we are having the two loops, that is loop 1 and loop 2. So the branch is across the loops and the node also we have represented. So from the diagram itself we can say what do you mean by a node and the branches. The next one, we are going to see the loop. So what do you mean by a loop? Means a loop, it is a path continuous sequence of the connected branches. A loop is a closed path in which no node is encountered more than once. Loop 1, that is A, B, E, F, A is considered as the loop 1, and in loop 2 B, C, D, E, B. In loop 3 we are having A, B, C, D, E, F, A. So these are all the this is considered to be the a loop. So what do you mean by a mesh? So from the diagram itself we can say what is a mesh. Means it is a loop but it does not contain any other loop inside. This is termed to be as the mesh. From the diagram we can represent and determine how many nodes are present, how many loops are present, how many branches and how many meshes in a circuit. So we are having 6 nodes, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Across the node the branches has been connected. In between the 2 and 5 the resistor R2 has been connected. So while considering that, it will be indicated as 7 branches, and we are having 3 loops. While we consider 1, 2, 5, 6 as one loop, 2, 3, 4, 5 as one loop, and we are considering the entire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is considered to be the 3 loops, and we are having the 2 meshes, that is I1 and I2. So in the previous figure itself we have represented what do you mean by a node and what do you mean by a branches and how many meshes and loops are available. So this is the mind map. The first in network terminology, I have said that what do you mean by an electrical network? It is an interconnection of electrical elements, may or may not contain closed path. In electrical circuit, it with the network with closed path. So what do you mean by a branch? Single element or the combination of the elements connected between the two nodes. What do you mean by a node? three or more branches that has been connected. That's this term to be as the node. What do you mean by a path? Continuous sequence of the connected branches. And what do you mean by a loop? Means the closed path where no nodes that has been used. It will be used mainly in the mesh analysis. While comparing this voltage source and the current source, voltage is series with resistance and I is parallel with the R. So we are using the formula V is equal to IR. Thank you.